let's do a quick core workout that has some maybe different moves than you've done before that helps you with back strength, core strength, and is really fun, actually. So we're gonna start on our backs today, and we're not gonna start loading any weight at first because we're just starting to get our core warmed up. But we don't do warm up for core super long, especially when we know that we're not loading heavy weights, okay? So we're gonna come onto our back. And then I like to start with single-sided opposite knee to elbow, which is kind of like a slow bicycle. So pushing the low back down, I'm gonna pull up, slowly come back down. So we're gonna do 10 on each side. Squeeze the ribs together, pull the belly away from the waistband. That's 3. We don't need to go fast when it comes to core, because for one, it's hard to activate the core when we're going fast. And 2, if we go too fast with our rotations, we could hurt our back. That's 5, I think. 6. So use that exhale to help seal that gap, close out the gap. 8. 9. Notice how I come all the way down. And 10. So when I come all the way down, it releases, it almost stretches, and then I have to do the huge activation from the start. So let's go in the opposite direction. So we're gonna go for 10. I'm gonna count us down. Squeeze the ribs, push the low back down into the mat. 9, really squeeze as you come up, rotating your upper spine. 8. 7, pull the belly away from the waistband. 6. 5. 4. Should take your breath away. Try not to breathe too heavily into this. 3. Try not to crane your neck too much. 2. And 1. Okay, your core should already be burning. If you have a weight, grab a weight. If you don't have a weight, find something that has some weight behind it. It could be a bottle of water or whatever. So we're gonna take it into clamshell legs or butterfly legs with a weight. I'm gonna take a heavier weight for this one because I want my low belly to really burn, and that's what we're targeting here. So as we come back down, we're focusing right above the pubic bone, lowest part of the belly, pulling the belly away from the waistband. Arms are gonna extend up, and then we're gonna reach through, like towards, but we're only bringing the shoulder blades off the mat. Now, if you feel good with this, you wanna take it up even more in intensity, you're gonna reach your arms behind you, pull it over, and then pull it up. But make sure, again, that we're not taking it too quickly because we don't wanna use that momentum behind the weight to take out the intensity and contraction in our low core. So we pull up, pull the belly up and in, take it back down, lengthen here, but I'm still pushing my low back down, lifting up, using my low belly. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3 should be burning, 2, and 1. Hold it up at the top of our 1, hold it, and then reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, if you've got lighter weights, or if you've got 2 water bottles, or 2 things that you can put in your hands, or not, you don't have to necessarily. You can do anything unloaded if you do it with enough mind-body connection and intention. I'm gonna take my lighter weights, these are 8-pounders, pushing my low back down into the mat, so kind of scooping the pelvis under. I'm driving my spine to the ground, so it's called imprinting. So then I'm gonna extend my left leg, right arm. Right arm's gonna extend up overhead, left leg's coming up, and then pull it in. This is called a dead bug, and we're gonna alternate our sides. It's kind of tricky for those who haven't done this before. I know that a lot of my clients have a kind of like a brain fart on it because it's so different. It's going from right side to left side. So push that low back down, squeeze the ribs together. We're gonna go for 8, 7, squeeze those ribs, use that breath, 6. Don't let that back pop up, 5. If your back pops up, then you've gone past your limit or your range of motion. So just make sure that you are respecting your own, your alignment, your integrity for today. Every day is different. We're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're bringing the elbows more close to our, like next to our temples almost. And we're gonna be keeping our knees bent and dropping our hands down into a skull crusher, which is a tricep exercise for our arms, but also keeping the low back down. We'll then drop the heels down. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Push that low back down. 6, squeeze the ribs together, let it take your breath away from you. 5, 4, really extend those elbows, flex your triceps. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, I'm going to take my heavier weight for this one because I'm going to be doing a sit-up with a pass-through. So if you can't do this, I'm going to show you what it is at first, and then you can take a different option. So holding it with both hands, I'm sitting up, I'm taking it in, passing it through, putting it back down, coming from the inside out, rotating using my obliques. If this isn't possible for you, take your legs out straight. You're going to pull up, bring it back down. Also a really good exercise regardless, so if you have an issue coming all the way up, do this until you get strong enough. Well, let's go ahead and take it into the sit-up if you can do it. Take it up, rotate, slowly come back down. The descent, negative, is really important for stability. Pull it up, twist it out. All right, we're gonna go for 6, 5, really pull that knee into you, rotate through your whole rib cage, your chest. 4, slow on the way down. 3, 2, keep your chest open. And 1. Awesome. Come on up into seated. So with the weight, whatever weight you can do, you can have your legs out straight, you can be crossed, you can also be on your knees, whatever your lower body can hold. I like to be on my knees, just my preference personally. But so we're going to be doing around the head. So arms are going to be extended, but I don't want it to be from the arms. Actually heavier than I want it to be. I want it to be from the core. So I don't want my shoulders to be burning because that would then take my concentration out of my obliques. So knitting the ribs together, remember you can cough to activate, extend your arms, and then you're going to take it around your head, take it all the way up, and then bring it around again. You can make it kind of fast as long as you're in the obliques. So I'm knitting my ribs together, pushing my breath out, pulling my belly away from the waistband, keeping my pelvic floor lifted like I'm holding the flow of urine. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I hope that you felt that because once you can connect with that core activation, it's so safe, but it's also so intense. All right, what else do we want to do? We're going to do one of my favorites, and this one does require you to be on your hands, and you do have 2 options as long as you can be on your hands. So this is a pull through. I like to do mine both in the bear and plank. So let's do it plank for me. You can choose whatever you want. You can also do it on your knees. Okay? As long as you're in a kneeling plank position. Core is engaged, tuck the tailbone, knit the ribs together. You're gonna pull through, so you're reaching underneath the opposite arm. Exhale, push down. Again, we're pretending like it weighs a whole lot more than it does. Pull that belly up and in. All right, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If that felt good to you, do it a couple more times. That one is like, I put that in between so many of my workouts, especially when I'm loading heavy for my legs and for my, well, legs and back basically. Now I'm gonna do a kneeling wood chopper. So staggered stance with one knee down, one leg up, lighter weight again. I'm gonna reach down. So there is a big rotation from the rib cage up, and then twist, exhale, gaze out past your shoulder, but don't crank it because it's coming from, this rotation's coming from the core activation. It's not coming from the swing of my arms. That's 3, we're just gonna go to 8. 4, pull the belly away from the waistband. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch your sides. Always gotta switch the sides. Always have to work just as hard because we're trying to taper in our waist. We're trying to create this contraction that is mimicking a corset. Even if you're a guy, think about a weight vest. We wanna be so secure in our body that we don't need those helpers of weight vests or anything because we are contracted, we are tight. 2, we're gonna go to 8. 3, let it take your breath away from you. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. I hope those are some new, cool core activations that you maybe haven't tried before, or maybe you didn't know the mechanics of it completely, because they're really great. They feel great. They don't hurt you. You don't hurt your back, and they really get a burn in your core. And I hope that your core is burning. And if it's not, do that whole thing 2 or 3 more times. Have a good one.